Greetings and congratulations, class of 2020. Greetings also to parents, guardians, relatives, and friends of our graduates. I am Dr. Adana Llanos, an assistant professor in the Department of Biostatistics and Epidemiology at Rutgers School of Public Health. To the class of 2020, I offer my sincerest congratulations on the completion of your respective programs. It is a distinct honor and privilege to be here with you today. Needless to say, I would have preferred to see each one of you and congratulate you in person, but here we are. As I reflect on our current circumstances, one thing comes to mind. What a time to be in public health. In the past 2 or so years, you have obtained tremendous theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience that will serve you well in your professional careers. In the last 3 months alone, you have witnessed an unprecedented moment in public health history. More importantly, you have been resilient and maintained your motivation to finish strong, despite the tough and uncertain times we are facing in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Your resilience, especially during the semester, with its disruptive shift from in-person to remote learning, is a testament to the fortitude I know you will demonstrate in your chosen careers. For that, I am proud of each and every one of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. I also want to acknowledge that this pandemic does not overshadow your achievements, and I'm hopeful that you will all have the proper opportunities to celebrate your successes and accomplishments. You are now embarking upon an adventure that will be unlike anything that you could ever have imagined. And yes, I called it an adventure. Take a look around you. You might recognize that many people lack an in-depth understanding of what public health is, and quite honestly, some that know even undervalue public health as a discipline, not excluding those in positions of national leadership. As I reflect on my own adventure, which ultimately led me to this profession, it is clear that hindsight is 2020. Who knew that my mother's decision to take a risk and leave our home in Trinidad to pursue a college education in a foreign land would have been a good one? This brought us to the New York City metropolitan area and later to a suburb in North Jersey, where I succeeded as a top student in math and science. This set me on a path that I thought would lead to medical school. Instead, I found my passion in the study of genetics to discover biological explanations for why some populations have higher cancer burden, and ultimately to find ways of improving cancer health equity. Though my undergraduate and graduate studies, and later my postdoctoral training experiences, took me further and further away from New Jersey, who knew I would find my way back here after being the first in my family to obtain a PhD? Rutgers was a mere 21 miles from where I grew up, and decades after first moving to New Jersey, here I am, addressing the graduating class of 2020 as a member of the faculty at Rutgers School of Public Health. No one could have predicted that I would have impactful opportunities to engage and conduct research with, to teach, to mentor, and to learn from such an exceptional group of public health trainees. But hindsight is 2020. Here we are in the middle of a global pandemic that for years scientists predicted would occur. It has taken the country several months to do what we know needed to be done with regards to physical distancing, expansive testing, and contact tracing. Meanwhile, faculty, scientists, clinicians, students, and others in the Rutgers community have continued to work through the quarantine and have contributed to new knowledge and technological advancements. With the successful development and FDA approval of an antibody test, Rutgers has emerged a leader in this worldwide struggle against COVID-19. That success is a part of your resume as soon as you receive your degree. That expectation for continued achievement is now a part of your pedigree, and the level of training that you need to go out in the world and become leaders in public health is what you have received. Who knew if this was your expectation when you chose Rutgers School of Public Health for your training? But hindsight is 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic hit us, and for many people, the major concerns were focused on closing borders, the impact on the economy, and the senior citizens of the nation. As soon as actual data were released, we recognized that the people typically predicted to have the worst health outcomes were those who were most affected by the novel coronavirus. As public health professionals, it is our responsibility to not only understand the science and apply it to public health policy and practice, but we also have to understand the existing structures that result in disparate effects among the most vulnerable populations. As such, our contributions to public health include being an advocate for social justice and speaking up for the voiceless among us. I know this message resonates with many of you who are already in this fight, but I urge you to continue in your efforts. Keep speaking up and standing out. It is needed now more than ever before. Given the extraordinary circumstances we are experiencing in public health right now, and that we are sure to experience again in the future, I want you to be encouraged that you have what it takes to make a difference. Some of you will go out and accomplish a goal, or be a part of a program, or execute a study, or develop an innovative idea that will be generationally impactful. And while you won't see it coming, hindsight is 2020. I just want to congratulate all of you once again and wish you well as you create a lasting legacy of excellence in public health. And in closing, I will leave you with one of my favorite graduation quotes. Take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Cheers to the class of 2020.